everyone! Okay, so this evening I wanted to come on and talk about some of my favorite things that I am using right now in my food area for my weight loss journey. So what I am doing is I brought a bunch of stuff from the kitchen into here where I have a better place to set up for my videos. So I'm just going to show you them. I have it all just kind of stacked here on the bed, so I'm going to show them to you in random order. There's no particular method to my madness. First thing is the Jennie all natural turkey sausage. It is lean. Ignore my cat. He's making all kinds of noise in the background. It is a pound of sausage. The turkey sausage has 110 calories and 2 ounces with 13 grams of protein, no carbs. So I can cook this with eggs and egg whites and be good. Speaking of that, I guess I should show you. These are my eggs. I get them from Oberweis, which is a delivery service that we have here. I mean, you can use grocery store eggs and dairy products. I just really like Oberweis. They're in Illinois, but they deliver here in Virginia, so I'm not sure how far they go, but these were packaged in Pearl City, Illinois, and they're delicious. They're really, really good eggs. They have farm eggs, like the brown eggs. These are the white ones. I don't know. They're just regular eggs. They're good. And these are large. Yeah, extra large eggs. So they're 80 calories per egg with 7 grams of protein. So what I do is I take one of those eggs and then first I cook my sausage up, crumble it up, then I crack 1 egg over it, the sausage crumble, and then I shake up my all whites. This is the all white liquid egg whites, and the ingredients are 100%, I don't know if I can get it to focus, but 100% liquid eggs right here, egg whites. There's no fillers or preservatives or anything. It's just egg whites, which is great because it looks weird to just pour liquid and have it turn into eggs, but it does. It comes out, it's perfect egg whites. But I just like to mix a little bit of whole egg with my egg whites. So I probably use the whole serving, which is like 3 tablespoons, at least 3 or 4 tablespoons with one of the eggs, and that gets me an extra 5 to 7 grams of protein depending on how much I use. And then if I want to, I can take that and put the eggs and the sausage on one of the most amazing wraps I've ever found in the world. These are called flat out wraps. They are half the calorie, half the carbs. My cat's gonna come over here and try and investigate this. So it's 90 calories for each wrap and 9 grams of protein, and they only have 14. Okay, so they have 14 grams of carbs but 9 protein and 8 grams of fiber. So net 6 grams of carbs. Net 6 carbs with 9 protein is awesome. That's spectacular. And they're so good. You can use them and turn them into paninis, quesadillas. You can use them as actual wraps. They're good. They aren't like chewy. They really do have a good texture and consistency. They satisfy that bread desire without having to have bread, which is really nice. Like, I don't feel sad having to eat this instead of tortillas or anything else. And they have different flavors. Like this is the Italian herb one, but they also have the original, which doesn't have any particular seasonings in it. And they also make, which has become my new favorite thing in the whole entire world, that's what I was ranting about in my last video, the flat out pizza crusts, artisan thin pizza crusts. So you get this huge pizza crust. It's only 120 calories, and it's got 120 calories, 20 net carbs, and 5 grams of protein. And I know it's not as good as making a pizza on a flat out, the whole thing. But you know what? For pizza, you can have an entire pizza for 120 calories. If you're counting carbs, it's not the best thing in the world because it's so carbs. But it is really good as far as like a pizza substitute. It satisfies that. And if you don't have time to make cauliflower pizza, which takes forever, and I've still yet to master how to make it moist, or how to make it dry without being too moist, that's the way to go. Let's see, other bread type items. No, I have chips. My 2 go-tos right now are pork rinds. If I'm having a dip of some kind, like a tuna salad, something like that. I love tuna with pork rinds. They have no carbs. They have protein and fat. If you're watching your fat content, this is not going to be good for you. But they're not super high. You can have a whole serving, and that's plenty to get you through your tuna salad, and it satisfies that need for a crunch. But there's also my new favorite thing for chips. And it is called Beanie Toes. Beanie Toes white bean chips, restaurant style. They're made with navy beans, I believe. This one is 5 grams of protein per serving. One serving is 1 ounce, 140 calories, 11 net carbs, 5 grams of protein. It's made with whole navy beans, sunflower oil, long grain rice, and sea salt. So it I mean, really, I use this when I have my Mexican, when I make like the ground taco seasoning out of the ground chicken or ground turkey. I'll mix in some mushrooms and onions. If you're just one of those people, like, I need a texture difference. I can't just eat a pile of taco meat. I can put it over lettuce sometimes, but even then it has to be really crispy lettuce. And right now I'm using the spring mix, which I'll show you in just a second, and it's a softer lettuce. But it's great for salads. It's just not great for taco salad. So these are my next favorite thing, Beanie Toes bean chips. Highly recommended. And 1 ounce is probably 13, 14 chips or so. Hi, Houdini. The next thing is, this is just a chicken breast from a rotisserie chicken. I highly recommend this because you can get a whole rotisserie chicken. Hello, kitty cat. I know that's what you smell. Do you smell the chicken? Is that what you want? You can get a whole rotisserie chicken, and if you're lucky like me, you have someone who eats the rest of the chicken. I just want the breast. Steven will eat the whole rest of the chicken. He'll debone the thighs and the legs and eat that. So I take this part, he takes the other part. And this will make 2 meals. Well, this is one. I've already eaten the other breast out of here, so this will make another meal. Then the spring mix I was telling you about is this. It is 50-50 mix. It's half spring lettuce and half spinach. And it, like, seriously, I got this whole thing for maybe $3 or $4 from Kroger, and I've been eating and eating and eating and eating and putting it in everything, and I'm still only halfway through. I don't think I'll be able to use it all before it starts to go bad, but it's lasted really long in the crisper drawer in the container. Very impressed with this lettuce. Normally lettuce goes bad out of the bag. Lettuce goes bad for me in like 4 days. This has lasted over a week now, and look how like crispy and fresh and stuff this still looks. Nothing looks wilted or moldy. It looks really good. So I love this mix. This is from Kroger, 50-50 blend of spinach and spring mix. There's some kind of pepper leaf or something in there that if you get like too much of that one type in a go, you get this like bitter peppery bite. Next thing is these tableside chunky guacamole minis. So I love guacamole. I do not have the time in the world or the patience to get an avocado at the perfect time. I've tried, not good at it. I think I have one in there right now that's probably too far gone, but I might try to eat it later. But this, used by, well, I'm gonna eat it anyway because I've been eating them anyway. These are from before Christmas and it says used by 1-1. I've already eaten 2 of them and I haven't died, so we're gonna keep eating them. Because I hadn't tried them before Christmas break when we got them. They come from Oberweis, which is that same delivery service, but I've seen the Holy Guacamole Minis at the grocery store that you can get. This is only 80 calories, though, in this one, and it's made homemade by the same dairy people, or they have a company that makes it. It's really good. Like, these are seriously, it's not too lime flavored, because sometimes when you get the pre-made guacamoles, there's too much lime in them. It's not too spicy. There is jalapeno in it, but I love it, and I don't even normally like spicy, so it's just the right amount. And you can see it's like got the tomato and the onion, and it's a chunky guacamole. It's not creamy, so it still has that avocado texture. So I like to do this when I make my breakfast quesadillas, or if I'm having taco quesadillas, and I can make those quesadillas using my flat out wraps that are just more protein. I mean, yes, there's a little bit of carb, but not a horrendous amount. Then, let's see, we've got, already got the beanie toes we talked about. Turkey pepperoni. Turkey pepperoni goes with my flat out pizza crust. It makes, seriously, that pizza last night was so good. I'm probably going to make another one tonight for dinner because it just was delicious. 17 slices. Oh, you can have 17 slices of pepperoni, of turkey pepperoni, for 70 calories, and that has 9 grams of protein. Like, boom. Snack, pizza, just eat it on its own, whatever you want. It's really good protein, not a lot of calories, really healthy. Protein, oh wait, to go with my salad. This is Bolthouse Farms creamy roasted garlic yogurt dressing. 40 calories in 2 tablespoons. There's 1 gram of protein and 3 grams of carbs. It's a very low calorie, very low carb dressing, and it really just tastes like a delicious garlic flavor. If you love garlic, this is the stuff to do. And I've had probably 4 or 5 salads off of it, and I'm only down to here. You can see that dark line like right there. Yeah, that's where I'm still at. So this will last you a long time, and you don't need a lot. I don't even pour it on my salad. I actually unscrew the cap and pour a little bit into the cap, and then just dip the edge of my lettuce, because I just want a tiny amount with each bite. Plus it reduces the amount you're actually eating rather than drenching your salad in dressing. And then, let's see, what's over here? Oh, this is my my dinner for tonight. I really wanted some sushi, so I went and got sushi from the grocery store. This is not a staple. I don't know if this is good or not. I just know that I wanted some sushi, so that's what I got tonight. Ordered sushi, and it was better than a cheeseburger. This is my protein shake that I take in the mornings when I'm on my way to work, when I don't have enough time to actually make breakfast, or I'm feeling just too lazy to make breakfast. It is Muscle Farm Combat 100% whey protein. It has 130 calories in a whole scoop, but a whole scoop is a lot. Like, let me show you how big a scoop is. Okay, first off, this is the scoop. Like, it's seriously a massive scoop. You get a whole ton of powder for 130 calories, and you get 25 grams of protein with each scoop. And that's 1 gram of fiber, 25 grams of protein, only 3 grams of carbs. They didn't load it down with sugar. A lot of my pre-made protein shakes that I was looking at and drinking, like the Ensures and stuff, are so heavily loaded with sugar that it's counteracting the whole point of the protein shake. And now this is good on its own. It's good in milk. It's good in chocolate milk, I found out. Right now I'm trying to use this, which is the light silk soy milk vanilla. When I run out of this, I might try and go get the unsweetened light soy milk, if there is such a thing. If not, I'll just get unsweetened regular soy milk, just to see if it cuts down the sugar. Because this still, even though it's light, it still has 5 grams of sugar, 6 net carbs, 6 grams of protein. It's not terrible by any means. It's much healthier than putting it in regular milk or whole milk, but just to try different things. Plus it's with the powder, whatever sweetener they're using in the powder, plus this, it's very, very sweet. So it's a little over the top for me sweetness wise, but it is good. I will finish it. So those are my basic staples that I have to have kind of during my week, and it really makes it feel like I'm eating food that I would normally eat anyways. I'm just making better decisions with the types of foods that I'm eating. Like, I would normally eat eggs and sausage, but instead of eating whole eggs and regular sausage, I'm eating egg whites mostly with turkey sausage. I would normally eat a quesadilla, but this time I'm using the flat out wraps instead of a whole fat flour tortilla. I would normally eat pizza, but instead of having a restaurant terrible greasy pizza, I'm making my own at home, saving money and getting to put whatever I want on it. So overall, it's the same kinds of foods I was eating. I'm just eating better versions of them that are still just as tasty. And I do love getting to eat food that isn't just like diet food. It's real food, just food that's better for you. So if you have any questions about any of these, I will answer those in the comments. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. Bye!